And with Labor Day weekend starting, we're hearing from AAA about travel impacts. Today I spoke with Marie Dodds, the Director of Government and Public Affairs for AAA Oregon, about what you should be on the lookout for.
Heard this said by so many people, but pack your patience is a good thing to think about over Labor Day. We're looking at probably one of the busiest, if not the busiest Labor Day holiday travel period in the last 20 years. The good news is gas prices have been falling here in Oregon. We've seen our prices steadily decline. We're not dropping like a rock, but we're not going up either. And so when we look at the Oregon average, the good news is those taking a Labor Day road trip will find lower gas prices across the board. And in fact, the Oregon average is nearly $1 a gallon less than it was a year ago. Normally, gas prices fall in the fall, and one of the driving factors behind that is the switch from summer blend fuel to winter blend fuel. Summer blend fuel is more environmentally friendly, but it costs more to produce. We might not see any significant drops at the pumps until later in September, maybe even early October in some areas. But it always puts downward pressure on our pump prices because the product is cheaper to make. And then you factor into that demand for gasoline normally goes down in the fall because the summer driving season comes to an end. The bad news is we've got a lot going on around the globe that can and do impact pump prices. And one thing to keep in mind is that about 50% of what we pay for gas is a result of crude oil prices. And crude oil is bought and sold on the global markets. Now, I will point out that the US produces more crude oil than any other country. And in fact, the US output is at record highs, around 13.4 million barrels per day. So the US is producing plenty, but still crude oil prices are impacted by international events.